In this video, we're going to get an understanding of what an inverse function is and how it operates and what its relationship is with f, the function itself. So we know there's a property of inverse functions that f inverse of f of x is x. Why does that work? Well, this is one way to picture it. If this graph here is y equals f of x, when we take an x value and plug it into our function, what comes out is our f of x value, y value, which is f of x. When I plug this f of x into the inverse, it takes me back to x. So that's exactly what this is. I'm plugging my f of x into my inverse, and when I do it, it just takes me back to x. Here's another way to picture it, and this picture is going to be useful in the next video when we talk about one-to-one functions to get a better understanding of what this is. Here, when we take x and we plug it into f of x, what comes out is y, or f of x, because y is equal to f of x. When I plug f of x into my inverse, it just takes me back to x. When I take this and plug it into the inverse, it just takes me back to x. So this is all the inverse is. We plug this into our function, out comes f of x, or y, plug our y value in, or f of x, into the inverse, and it just takes us back to x. So that's the concept behind inverse functions.